Surah An-Nazi'at, those who tear out.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful.
والنازعات غرقا.
By those who extract with violence.
والناشطات نشطا.
And those who remove with ease.
والسابحات سبحا.
And those who glide as if swimming.
السابقات سبقا.
And those who race or rush ahead swiftly.
المدبرات أمرا.
And those who arrange each matter.
يوم ترجف الراجفة.
On the day the blast of the horn will convulse creation.
تتبعها الرادفة.
There will follow it, the subsequent one.
قلوب يومئذ واجفة.
Hearts that day will tremble.
أبصارها خاشعة.
And their eyes shall be downcast with dread.
يقولون أئنا لمردودون في الحافرة.
They are presently saying, will we indeed be returned to our former state of life?
أإذا كنا عظاما نخرة.
Even if we should be decayed bones?
قالوا تلك إذا كرة خاسرة.
They say, that, then, would be a losing return.
فإنما هي زجرة واحدة.
Indeed, it will be but one shout.
فإذا هم بالساهرة.
And suddenly, they will be awakened upon the earth's surface.
هل أتاك حديث موسى.
Has there reached you the story of Moses?
إذ ناداه ربه بالوادي المقدس طوى.
When his Lord called to him in the sacred valley of Tuwa.
اذهب إلى فرعون إنه طغى.
And directed him, go to Pharaoh, indeed, he has transgressed.
فقل هل لك إلى أن تزكى.
And say to him, are you willing to be purified yourself?
وأهديك إلى ربك فتخشى.
And let me guide you to your Lord, so you would fear him?
فأراه الآية الكبرى.
And he showed him the greatest sign.
فكذب وعصى.
But Pharaoh denied and disobeyed.
ثم أدبر يسعى.
Then he turned his back, striving.
فحشر فنادى.
And he gathered his people and called out.
فقال أنا ربكم الأعلى.
And said, I'm your most exalted Lord.
إن في ذلك لعبرة لمن يخشى.
So Allah seized him in exemplary punishment for the last and the first transgression.
فأخذه الله نكال الآخرة والأولى.
Surely there is a great lesson in it for whoever would fear Allah.
أأنتم أشد خلقا أم السماء بناها.
Are you a more difficult creation, or is the heaven Allah constructed it?
رفع سمكها فسواها.
He raised its ceiling and proportioned it.
وأغطش ليلها وأخرج ضحاها.
And he darkened its night and extracted its brightness.
والأرض بعد ذلك دحاها.
And after that he spread the earth.
أخرج منها ماءها ومرعاها.
He extracted from it its water and its pasture.
والجبال أرساها.
And the mountains he set firmly.
متاعا لكم ولأنعامكم.
As provision for you and your grazing livestock.
فإذا جاءت الطامة الكبرى.
But when there comes the greatest overwhelming calamity.
يوم يتذكر الإنسان ما سعى
The day when man will remember that for which he strove.
وبرزت الجحيم لمن يرى
And hellfire will be exposed for all those who see.
فأما من طغى
So as for he who transgressed
وآثر الحياة الدنيا
and preferred the life of the world,
فإن الجحيم هي المأوى
then indeed hellfire will be his refuge.
وأما من خاف مقام ربه ونهى النفس عن الهوى
But as for he who feared the standing before his Lord and restrained the soul from his desire,
فإن الجنة هي المأوى
then indeed paradise will be his refuge.
يسألونك عن الساعة أيان مرساها
They ask you, O Muhammad, about the hour. When is its arrival?
فيم أنت من ذكراها
In what position are you that you should mention it?
إلى ربك منتهاها
To your Lord is its finality.
إنما أنت منذر من يخشاها
You are only a warner for those who fear it.
كأنهم يوم يرونها لم يلبثوا إلا عشية أو ضحاها
It will be, on the day they see it, as though they had not remained in the world except for an afternoon or a morning thereof.